Now listen to this guy. Talk about how he no longer does comedy anywhere else but his club. Shocker. Fucking shocker. When I heard this guy say that, I was like, oh, that makes sense. I mean, your last comedy special sounded like you did it for nobody but a safe crowd like your club.
And then my tour, the current tour I'm on, will end in December, and I'm leaving 26 wide open.
Really?
Yeah.
Just gonna film stuff.
I'm gonna film some stuff, and then I'll still do like what I do, which is like go into your club or book some club weekends, which are kind of like low, stress kind of things where you go like, hey, I'm just gonna go work out. Yeah. So I'll try to keep the muscle fresh, but I won't book like a tour.
Yeah. It's good to take breaks.
It is, right?
I'll tell you that. I took a big sort of a break. I've just been doing the club.
How's
since I did my live special?
Yeah.
It's very nice. It's great having no pressure. So like I just talk about what I want to talk about, and I write about what I want to write about instead of going, I gotta put an hour together.
Yeah.
Look, I can't stand this bullshit. Look at this guy. This is why I put this time code in, because this is like, you ever hear people, they have like motivational clips of him like talking where he's like, you got to put yourself through discomfort, man. Like you're never going to grow if you're not like uncomfortable. I work out like 16 hours a day just to be uncomfortable, man. Just so the rest of my life is like easy, bro. Like he's always talking about this stuff. And you're going to sit here and talk about how you just want to do comedy in a safe space? Mr. fucking free speech? Mr. I hate trans people? You cannot do this. If you're going to be a professional comedian, then you have to tour from this point forward. If you're going to be a club owner, then just be a club owner. Don't get on the stage. Mitzi Shore didn't get on stage when at the fucking Comedy Store. Okay? She wasn't up there like, hey guys, I'm here to fucking make everybody laugh. No, she didn't. She sat in the back and she did her job. She said, you're fired, you're hired, you're passed, you're not. This guy's going to be the next big star. She did that thing. She didn't get on stage because it was safe. This guy, look at this asshole. I hate him. I hate what he's become. Mr. Rogan, you used to be so nice before Trump came along. I never thought he was funny, though, Even when I liked his show. Like, I genuinely have to fucking swallow these episodes down like they're giant pills now. It's like it's really hard to watch. Every episode, that it's like all roads lead to Rome. You know that eventually, at some point in the episode, he's going to go, man, the free speech, man, and like trans people fucking suck, bro. Like at some point the episode's going to get there. He could have like the funniest comedian ever where you're like, oh, there's no way it could end up here. It always ends up there. And now we have to listen to you talk about how you do all that attacking on your show, fucking stepping on trans people all the goddamn time. I love trans people. And Joe hates them. He does all that shit talking, how his show's so real, and he only wants to do comedy in a safe space. What a bitch.
Book like a tour.
Yeah. It's good to take breaks.
It is, right?
I'll tell you that. I took a big sort of a break. I've just been doing the club. Since I did my live special.
Yeah.
It's very nice. It's great having no pressure. So like I just talk about what I want to talk about, and I write about what I want to write about instead of going, I got to put an hour together because I have a tour in 3 months.
Right.
Like,
look at this. I'm not even in the room. And I can see my reflection off of the top of Joe's head. That's how shiny. Joe's head's so fucking shiny. Look at this goddamn thing. Look, when you get like real up close to it, I don't even know. It almost just looks like a hill or something like that. A little molehill, or the top of a thumb. Joe Rogan looking like a thumb wearing a Black Rifle Coffee t-shirt. Talking about how he has to do comedy in a safe space. Let's give it up for Joe. Being a total puss. Now look, remember I was telling you guys about how Tom Segura, he's kind of become like disconnected from the average man. You know what I mean? And this is where you start to like really lose people. This is where you start to cross over from like being popular and then crossing that threshold to where like your numbers, a good portion of them start to translate to like hate watches and shit like that. You know? It's like you get to a certain point of popularity where like your numbers are genuine after a while. And then you become like Tom Segura, private jets, croissants in French, Rolexes, nice sports cars, you know, wanting to be friends with people like Dana White. You know what I mean? That's where people start. So then your numbers, they'll start to dwindle a little bit from fans falling off, and then you'll get a slight push again, and that's where you get that hate watch margin. That's where a good chunk of your numbers become hate watchers like me, or people wanting to like just watch just to keep tabs on what you're doing because they fucking hate you. You know what they say, Howard Stern. He always said, the people that hate you watch you way more than the people that like you. It's kind of true. I watch every minute of these goddamn things. You know what I mean? Now listen to Tom talk about his new sleep protocol.
Go up half in the bag. I'll eat a lot of creatine,
and I'll be okay.
So my brain works.
Yeah.
Do you know to do that?
Yeah, I started doing it every day. Yeah.
But that's a really big one for sleep deprivation.
Really?
Look, Joe Rogan. You ever take like a lot of creatine, bro? He's like, sometimes I don't sleep for 48 hours. I just take ass loads of creatine. I buy the most expensive shit on the market because I'm fucking rich. And then he opens his eyes all wide. He goes, yo, that's a big one, bro. That's big for brain function, bro.
To do that?
Yeah, I started doing it every day. Yeah.
But that's a really big one.
Look at his eyes. That's a really big one, bro. He's like, that's a really big one for cognitive function, bro. He's like, I swear to God, bro, I take like at least a cup of creatine. I swallow it dry, all powder dry, and then I sniff up like 8 lines of cocaine. That's a big one, bro. That'll get your brain fucking zooming, bro.
For sleep deprivation.
Really?
Yeah, there was some sort of study where they showed that it completely diminishes the effects of sleep deprivation. If you take, I think it's 20 grams. I think 20 grams of creatine, something crazy like that.
I've been doing that. I have a whole new sleep protocol I'm doing.
Oh, a sleep protocol.
With, like, I'm saying a bunch of peptides and shit. Yeah.
Ooh,
Look at how serious Tom was about that. Wait until you see how serious his face is when he says that. I got a whole new sleep protocol, bro. He gets like real. He's like, I'm telling you. And he's like bragging to Joe. He's like, I got a whole new sleep protocol. This shit's going to blow your fucking mind. What are you, Brian Johnson? That dude that like sucks his son's dick to try to like live forever or something like that? It's like what Tom sounds like.
20 grams. I think 20 grams of creatine, something crazy like that.
I've been doing that. I have a whole new sleep protocol I'm doing.
Oh, a sleep
look at his
protocol.
face.
With, like, I'm saying a bunch of peptides.
Yeah, a bunch of peptides, bro. I'm getting real fucking in it, bro. I got scientists that come over the house. I never see my kids anymore. I'm cheating on my wife on the road, so I don't even have to worry about getting pussy. My sleep has never been better. I don't ever even lose sleep off of all the fucked up things I'm doing. You know, I'm cheating on my wife. We're recording it and putting it on Netflix. I don't lose a wink of fucking sleep, Joe. You know why? Because I have a new sleep protocol. That's exactly why. I can get away with that. We have nannies, Joe, that spend maybe 95% of their time with the kids. I'm there maybe 5% of the time. The rest of the time, I'm recording skits for Netflix and fucking the actresses that are in the skits, all behind my wife's back. I never lose an ounce of fucking sleep, all thanks to my new sleep protocol. I'm taking so many peptides, Joe. So many fucking peptides, dude. You could cheat on your wife so fucking hard with these.
If you take, I think it's 20 grams. I think 20 grams of creatine, something crazy like that.
I've been doing that. I have a whole new sleep protocol I'm doing.
Oh, a sleep protocol.
With, like, I'm saying a bunch of peptides and shit. Yeah.
Ooh, I just ordered an Oura ring to track my sleep.
That's good. Do you have to try
what
that?
What the
pineal?
fuck was that?
No, I haven't. I heard about it. You were telling me it really ramped up your
Yo,
REM
wait,
sleep.
hold up.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is Joe Rogan fucking sweet? Joe Rogan's sweet now? Hold up.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.